Is out there a deliberate undermining of mainstream media. There are the conspiracy theorists, there are the social media drivers who are trying to do everything they can to keep people in their little filter bubbles, to prevent people from actually agreeing on a common set of facts, the way, the CBC and CTV, when they were our only sources of news, used to and global used to project across the country at least a common understanding of things. There is out there a deliberate undermining of mainstream media. There are the conspiracy theorists.
Gee, I wonder why. Why there's this undermining of social media, mainstream social media. Could it be because of the lies? Could it be because of the deception? Could it be because they push an agenda that is never for our own good? Could it be that? I mean, we've trusted you guys for a very long time. Look at the result, right? Look at the result. Our children are rebelling against us, right? Because they believe your narratives, they believe your agenda. You see what I'm saying? Now, we are not so simple anymore. We are waking up to your deceptive ways. We are saying enough is enough. The narrative is collapsing under your feet. We don't trust your plans anymore. We are not easily swayed like we used to, and it's hurting you. Look at it, he's very concerned about that. How the hell did we just stop believing them? He made the comparison with the way we used to, where there was only the CNNs and the all the mainstream news, and that's our only outlet to get our news from, right? We trusted everything they said, Oh, man landed on the moon, we believe them, right? All the things they said we believe now, not so much, and they're worried, they're concerned about this. Now they label you a conspiracy theorist, a tinfoil hatter, right? All kinds of madness, loony, just because, like I said, I can see clearly now, the rain is gone, right? That song. All because we can see clearly now. Oh, joke's on you, my friend. Joke's on you. This is Proverbs, the 15th chapter, and Proverbs, the 14th chapter, and the 15th verse. It says, the simple believeth every word, but the prudent man looketh well to his going. All praises to the Most High Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rochaha Kodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught us this truth and continue to teach us this truth. Peace, salutation, shalom, shalom, shalom to all you hopeful elect Akiyam out there pushing this word in truth and in sincerity. And to you, brothers and sisters that are of the household of faith, to you I say shalom, right? I had to pull this scripture out because it goes right along with the sentiment of your boy, your soy boy, Trudeau. His concern, and this is not just him, this is how they all feel, right? Because all the agendas are being questioned, right? All their narratives are being questioned. As soon as they push something out, we are deciphering it, right? We are picking it apart and trying to find the discrepancies and the lies, the deception, right? And it is killing them. Normally, they don't have to put in a lot of work just to deceive us, right? All they got to do is put it out there in the mainstream news and call it facts, and we will just gobble it up. They can't do that anymore. Now they have to go through hoops and jump through picket fences and barbed wires and stuff just so they can deceive us, right? And even at that, we still call them on their bull crap, It is hurting them. They're hurting. So here the scripture is saying the simple believeth every word. So you have to be simple to believe everything you hear. You have to be simple to believe everything you hear. And the people are no more simple because we've seen where being simple leads, right? It leads to your own destruction. It leads to your own comatose state, dead from the neck up. And that is not beneficial to you or to anyone, especially in these times we're in. You have to be awake, man. You see what I'm saying? You have to really be awake in this time, or else that's your ass right there. You will pay with your life. Being dead from the neck up, you actually have to pay with your life. Because that's how serious this whole time we're living in is. You know? This is not the time for you to be thinking, try to have other people make decisions for you, right? You have to be involved, man. You have to know what time you're in. You have to know what is happening around you, and you have to be involved. Let's read that again. The simple believeth every word, but the prudent man looketh well to his going. In other words, a man that has an understanding, he doesn't just believe everything. He looks and scrutinizes things, right? He deciphers things. He go through them, man, pick it apart and try to find the irregularities, if you will, right? So that's how you want to be. And a lot of people are like that now, you know? And we have our own alternative news medias, right? We have our own alternative this and alternative that, and it's hurting them. You can tell by the way they are, it is hurting them real bad. Which brings us to this. This right here.
When the next pandemic comes knocking, and it will, we must be ready.
For the next 5 to 10 years, for the next pandemic, we'll solve all those problems.
You say the next pandemic, there will be another pandemic.
Absolutely. We don't know when. You know, the risk per year, 2%, 3%.
The next pandemic, and there will be one. There will absolutely be an outbreak of another pandemic.
We definitively will have to face other surprises, black swans, as they are called, maybe different kinds of viruses.
But also there will be a surprise outbreak.
Most of the work we're going to do to be ready for pandemic 2, I call this pandemic 1.
There will be certainly what we call the black swans, the unpleasant surprises which will come in our way.
Right. So right there, they're telling you there's going to be a next big thing, a black swan event, right? So now, knowing how they get down, predictive programming, Hegelian dialectic, pressure from below, pressure from above, right? Problem, reaction, solution, all of that. This is how they get down. So now we understand your formula, right? So it's only right for us to not try to believe everything you say, right? Because you've given us the problem, so you need us to react, so you come with your solution, right? We're not trying to do that now. So we're not just going to lash out and react mindlessly. You see what I'm saying? And it's hurting you guys. So a lot of us are very aware. A lot of us more than you would like, right? And now it's even affecting the regular sheeple out there. Now the sheeple out there now, they have to consider things now, right? So it's affecting the whole narrative, because the sheeple out there are now beginning to look things like, oh man, that don't add up, this don't add up, right? So with this next big thing that is about to hit, you can't just believe this guy's on the face value. You have to be prepared. They're telling you it's going to hit. It is coming. It is coming. So when it does come, you have to be prepared. You can't trust these guys for nothing. It never gets you anywhere. You can't trust none of these guys, man. I don't care who. Not even Trump. Because a lot of people have a soft spot for Trump. And to forget, he's a part of that whole circle. Don't get it twisted, man. That's why we heard that scripture. The simple believeth every word. Don't be simple. I don't care who. I don't care what they tell you. Don't be simple. You have to analyze things, man. Look through things for what it is. Not for how it makes you feel. Don't go off your emotions trying to be logical. Because your emotions will get you wrecked. in these times, man. It will get you wrecked totally, man. You will be totaled like a car coming up against a train. You will be totaled, man. Going by your emotions, you have to be logical and think things through, because this is what they're trying to get you to react. And once you react without the proper ammunition, guess what? You will be asked out. You see, you will be through and through. Let's read that again. Proverbs the 14th chapter and the 15th verse. It says, the simple believeth every word, but the prudent man looketh well to his going. So you can't believe the words that are coming out of this guy's mouth. You can believe them when they say something is coming, right? But whatever solution they're trying to give you for that, man, yeah, you better scrutinize it. You better scrutinize it, man. Make sure you do scrutinize it. Because these guys, man, these guys are nothing to write home about. Let's get this scripture real quick. Right. So this is why you don't just trust these guys. So it tells you here, Psalms the 58th chapter and the 3rd verse. It says, the wicked are estranged from the womb. They are very crooked. You see what I'm saying? They're very crooked from as they are inside the womb of their mother. They're already rotten to the bones, man. You see what I'm saying? That's what the scripture is telling you here. The wicked, they're estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. So whatever it is to tell you, yeah, you got to take it with a grain of salt. You always got to take it with a grain of salt. So whatever solution they're trying to give you with this thing they're telling you is coming, this major black swan event, whether it be the X major, X minor, the disease X, be it cyber attacks, famines, right? Whatever it is they have in store, it could just be all of it at once. Civil wars, all of that. You see? Whatever solution they will give you with that, man, you better scrutinize it. Just like the way they gave you the boogeyman in 2020. And a lot of people fell for the okie doke. And look at him now. Through. Right? Through. So it tells you that the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Their poison is like the poison of a serpent. That's what it is. Brings to mind NASA, which if you break that word down, it goes into a serpent. That's why they speak lies. They tell you they've been to this place and been to that place. Meanwhile, the moon landing was made in a Hollywood basement, like the song Californication, right? Yeah. That's right. It's right there. Their poison is as the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder to stop at her ear, which would not hearken to the voice of charmers, charming never so wisely. And the charmers are the prophets, right? The prophets telling them, like, you cannot be running the world the way you are, but they don't want to hear it. They're going to do what they do. So the 6th verse has to come and play, right? Because they're stiff-necked in their ways. They're set in their ways. And their ways brings nothing but death, destruction, sicknesses, right? So the 6th verse has to take place. It says, break their teeth, O power, O God, in their mouth. What is their teeth? Their strength, right? Their strength, their power, the power they have right now to be able to do all they do and get away with it. It has to be taken from them. That's why they'll stand in front of you and lie to your face. So they stand in front of you and tell you what they're trying to do, and they go ahead and do it, right? Because they have that power to do so. So the 6th verse has to come and play. Break their teeth, O God, in their mouth. Break out the great teeth of the young lions, O Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Let them melt away as waters which run continually. When he bendeth his bow to shoot his arrows, let them be cut in pieces. You see? So this is what we hope for. When they unleash holy hell upon the planet, upon the world, guess what? We need a remedy. We need protection. We need salvation. By we, I mean the hopeful elect, right? We need that, man. Because without it, man, you'll be caught out there. Because what they have in store for you, like you heard them say, the next thing is coming. They're telling you right in your face, it is coming. Why? Because they know it's coming. You see? So you need some kind of shield, a force field, a fortress protecting you from all this, right? And you need them to stop, ultimately, for that power they have to be taken away from them, that left-handed energy power, that Luciferian type of power they have to be taken away from them. You see? So he says here, the 8th verse, that's the 7th verse, it says, let them melt away as waters. Who are they? All the wicked elites and their agendas, right? Which run continually when he bendeth his bow to shoot his arrows. In other words, when they try to come up with their draconian measures, when they're trying to come up with their all kinds of attacks upon the people, guess what? They have to be cut short. They have to be cut short, man. It says, let them be cut in pieces as a snail which melteth. Let every one of them pass away, like the untimely birth of a woman, that they may not see the sun. Man, this is what we hope for these guys to totally be annihilated. Because if the wicked are not taken out of authority, guess what? The world will continue as it is. The world will continue as it is because they have all the power. What are you going to do? Fight them? You know? You can try. But they have all the power. They have all the ammunitions. Who do you think make the guns? The bullets, right? They own the military complex. They own your hospitals. They own the school system. All of it is run by them. They own even the churches. You see what I'm saying? That's what it is. So we need a divine intervention so that they can stop this power, this great power that they've amassed over a couple of years, over hundreds of years, to be taken away from them, right? Because without it, we are gone, man. We are gone, but it will be taken away from them. It says, the 9th verse, before your pots can feel the thorns, he shall take them away as with a whirlwind, but living and in his wrath. He is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, will take them away. Them is the wicked. It says, the righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance. He shall wash his feet in the blood of the wicked, which is justified. See what I'm saying? Because the wicked have done nothing but bring death, pestilence, injuries, man, poverty, sickness. That's what they've done. So finally, when they are judged, guess what? The righteous will rejoice. Like it says here, and wash his feet in the blood of the wicked. That's totally justified. Totally justified, man. It says the 11th verse, so that a man shall say, verily there is a reward for the righteous. Verily he is the God that judgeth in the earth. You see what I'm saying? So the God of the Bible will judge. Hate it or love it, man. He will judge because he's allowed the wicked to run their course. And their course is almost up. Their time is almost up. Now, there has to be a switch. Right? They've lived the way they want to live. They've done all they have to do and nothing has happened to them. There has to be a switch. It will be their own turn to taste of the wrath of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And with that, all praises to the Most High Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Ruach HaKodash. Double honors to apostles and elders of Great Millstone. See you next time, Lord willing. Shalom. Shalom.